Dear President Vladimir Putin, I'm so sorry that I was not your mother. If I was your mother, you would have been so loved, held in the arms of joyous light. Never would the stories plight the world unfurled before our eyes, a pure demise of nations sitting peaceful under a night sky. If I was your mother, the world would have been warm. So much laughter and joy, and nothing would harm. I can't imagine the stain, the soul-stealing pain that the little boy you must have seen and believed, and the formulation of thought quickly taught that you lived in a cruel, unjust world. Is this why you now decide no one will get the best of you?
Overnight, the global order was overturned with President Putin and his Russian forces invading Ukraine. It's a dire situation that has the capacity to result in the death of thousands, if not millions, of lives. And as those of us at home in the US sit glued to our screens waiting for more information, hoping for a shred of good news amidst the chaos, the reaction from some people has been straight up brainwormy. So from the left to the right, the reactions to the invasion have been all over the place, from leftists, myself included, caught on our back heels, to the war hawks on the right encouraging swift US intervention. None of the reactions have been as crazy as this one. Self-described actress, human rights activist, anti-human trafficking ambassador Anna Lynn McCord wrote this stunning spoken word poem type thing revolving around the fact that if she were Vladimir Putin's mother, none of this would be happening. So although it's completely tone deaf and downright creepy, I don't want to dunk too much on this woman, as it seems like her whole brand is like spreading love and light. And there really isn't too much to comment on here other than the fact that 2 years into a pandemic in which we were thrust into the virtual world with force, it's clear that many of us are not okay. Of course, the internet responded in the way it does best in these scenarios, with outrage, but also some really funny responses. And speaking of using comedy during this time, I did see a pretty good TikTok this morning from a Ukrainian American who shared her feelings on what she'd like to see from US influencers.
Your beef is not with the Russian people. And two, to the influencers who continue going about their day-to-day lives and posting outfits or food, please continue to do that. For those of us who have been watching the news since midnight last night, worried about their families, this is a nice reprieve. It's a nice break, and we need it.
She says that after spending all day worrying about her family in Ukraine, all she would like is to keep watching those what I did in a day videos and fashion and beauty hauls. This stood out to me as such a different message than what we've been hearing since 2020, that we have to make statement after statement, that we have to post all of the Instagram infographics we can. Whether you agree with this take or not, I think it's worth considering if you're someone who posts a lot of non-political stuff online, to maybe just keep that up rather than going full force into rhetoric about something you may not know about. Because I think we can all agree on what happens when people take virtue signaling a bit too far. And I know we're all on the same page that what Anna Lynn McCord's video proves is that that is not the way to handle a crisis. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.